This is Marvel Universe, Marvel's Greatest Battles comic packs featuring Wonder Man and Quicksilver. This set is part of the fourth wave of the 2011 Marvel Universe 2-packs, or Greatest Battle comic packs. The other set in the wave is the Daredevil and Bullseye, which I've already done a review on. Okay. I was really more interested in this set rather than the Bullseye and Daredevil. Between the two, I was more of a. I like Quicksilver. I'm a big X-Men fan. Uh, no idea who Wonder Man is. I know who Wonder Man is. It's just I never really followed the Avengers West Coast or Avengers back in the 80s and 90s. I never really gotten around to reading up on the Avengers pre-Civil War. After Civil War, I took some interest in it because I was very interested in Iron Man. But before that, no idea what the stories were of the Avengers. And I really wanted to get this set more than the Daredevil and Bullseye. I thought this was the better set, but in fact, if you've seen my review on the Daredevil and Bullseye 2-pack, that is in fact the better set between the two. So if you're undecided on which set to get the Daredevil Bullseye first, and if you still have money or you still want to get another set for 2011, get this one. Okay, so let's begin with the packaging. Let me just take the how do we do this? Let me just move the figures to the side and have a quick look at the packaging. Great artwork. Very impressed with this 2-pack artwork. And you got the Shield logo at the back. It says Marvel Universe. And as I said, this is the other set in the assortment. This particular set, I don't have this yet as of making this video. Don't plan on getting it unless I can see it on clearance. This is part of Wave 3. And as you can see, here they are in such dynamic poses. No idea how the photographer was able to make Quicksilver do this pose, but anyway, that's that. That's the packaging. It also comes with a comic book, a reprint of the Avengers West Coast number 60, way back in July 1990. So a little bit of old school going on here for those of you who weren't born yet during the 1990. Damn you people! You make me and a couple more feel so old. But back in the day, this was how comic books were. They weren't actually done in this glossy paper. I've shown in some of my reviews the old newsprint paper, but the artwork. See the old school artwork. They've had back in the day, and this was really it. I mean, in the 1990s, this was like, oh my goodness, wow, it was so exciting. But comparing it to 2 decades later, comic books have really gone a long way. But anyway, it's a good snapshot of how comic books were, and it wasn't really a battle between Wonder Man and Quicksilver per se. It was really more Avengers and Magneto, and Wonder Man and Quicksilver just happened to be there. Not entirely sure why Hasbro picked these two as a 2-pack. Maybe it's really for those Avengers fans. If you needed to complete your team, you get Quicksilver and Wonder Man, as well as for those who were very interested in mutants, you get a decent Quicksilver figure. And in my opinion, if they wanted this comic book, I guess the better combination should have been Quicksilver with Scarlet Witch, or a repacked Magneto and Quicksilver, or Quicksilver and a repacked Hawkeye, something like that. Maybe Quicksilver and Hawkeye, because Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver wouldn't be a Greatest Battle set. Something like that, but I'm not entirely sure why they picked Wonder Man. And again, as I said, it's probably just so that people could complete their classic Avengers or 90s Avengers set for some reason. But anyway, on to the figures. They're pretty good. If you've seen Ash Rock's review, I did a good review on this one. He was spot on his comments about these being very good figures for Avengers collectors and for Marvel Universe collectors. But he's excuse me. He's right in saying that too much recycling has been done with these figures. I mean, Hasbro spent a great deal of time creating a wonderful set for the Bullseye and Daredevil pack, and they sort of didn't they sort of reduced man hours on designing this set or producing this set. They just decided, oh, okay, we spent already too much time creating such an insanely great two-pack with Daredevil and Bullseye. Let's just come up with another retool or repainted set, just so we can tick off collectors and whatnot. But they should have. They've had it. They also had a chance to make this a great set. If you look at if you've already had the Thanos, if you have the Thanos and Adam Warlock pack or the Mr. Sinister and Gambit pack, and even the Bullseye and Daredevil pack, they've got way much plastic than this set, and they could. And just to balance it off, if they wanted collectors to get their money's worth, they could have easily added more accessories for this. If they were just going to repaint it anyway, they could have added a few more accessories for the set. No stands included, so fine. They didn't have to put anything on Quicksilver. I'm okay with that, but they could have put something for Wonder Man, like a sled, or that. I've seen a Marvel Legends Toy Biz figure of Wonder Man. With him, he has like a sort of small vehicle, a sled, or maybe the Avengers a skiff that Hawkeye uses. Maybe they could have added that or something just to make the set more well, more value, to give the set more value for your money if you're a collector. So that's my initial comments. But the figures are great repaints or retools in this case. I wish they could have just put more plastic so we wouldn't feel too bad purchasing them after seeing a lot of the other Marvel packs having more plastic than this. Now, if you haven't already figured it out, Quicksilver is just a rehashed small Marvel Universe body, meaning um, it's a body used by the black suited Spider Man, Jamie Madrox, a multiple man. Who else? A ton of other figures like the Silver Surfer, the Human Torch. This is the small Marvel Universe body, very thin, the thinnest one, I think. And they've just changed the head. It's a great head sculpt. Really, really liking it. Not a lot of paint quality issues on this figure. If you are, however, looking for the best one on the shelf, if you're going to check out Quicksilver, make sure the first thing you got to check out is his hair. That the white is evenly spread. That there's not one too much white on one side compared to the other. And then the face is okay. I've seen a couple in the face are okay. Not too many problems there. Next one you're going to look at is this sort of lightning bolt that stretches on his waist and on across his chest. Make sure there are as few scratches as possible. As you can see on mine, there are a bit of paint scratches right there and unevenness. A little bit of unevenness, but that's what you check out. No smudges and scratches on the lightning bolt-ish type of design on his costume. And lastly, you check the edge of the white paint for his boots and gloves, that they don't bleed into the blue paint on the rest of his suit. So that's Quicksilver. His articulation is the same as the basic Marvel Universe thin, small body. It's got a ball jointed neck, ball jointed upper torso, ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, hinge elbow, swivel wrist, ball jointed hip, double jointed knees, and ball hinge ankle. So very, very cool if you're really a completist trying to complete your Avenger set, maybe even X-Men or Mutants. Great to have this pack because of Quicksilver. He was really the one I was looking for, and really looking to get this set because of Quicksilver. Next, on to Wonder Man. Ash Rock had mentioned in his video that they could have easily put a fist in either hand. I mean, in the box art, you see that fist? He's right about that. They recycled the Warpath body. That's fine. I really didn't mind. This is the next to the largest body mold. The largest is obviously the no, sorry. This is second to the largest. Largest is the Thanos Juggernaut. Next to that is the Colossus mold, and then this one. This is a body used again by Warpath. And I think they've recycled the size of that chest. As you can see, it's bigger than this one with the Dakin figure, with the Dakin. I forgot the Dakin Wolverine. No, not the Dakin figure. Sorry, they recycled it with the Venom figure. Yeah, which came with the Dakin figure in that 2-pack. It had the Dark Avengers comic book. Anyway, you know what I mean. This is it's a good body sculpt. Again, as I said, I'm a big fan of most of the Marvel universe figure molds, the body molds. Again, just like as Ashrok said, they could have easily given him a fist in either hand. Excuse me. And he still has. I mean, to give Wonder Man open hand is like, I gotta get me some boobs. He still has that pose, and it just given he's got these rapist eyes. He's got it gives him like a sex maniac type of look. I do apologize for kids under 13 if you're watching this video. Just ignore this part of the review. But a good fist on the right hand would have been nice, and Hasbro had a chance to do that. It wouldn't have cost him too much, I suppose, given that this has so little plastic compared to the other sets. I think they've retooled the belt. They've added they've added the belt, actually. I'm not sure where they got it from. It's very familiar. I just can't remember now. Somebody tell me where they got it, where Hasbro recycled this belt. But again, it's still a great figure. If you're completing your Avenger set, it's a great figure to pick up. If you're looking through the shelf and you're trying to look through the best Wonder Man there is, and Quicksilver, again, as I said, just like Quicksilver, there are a few paint issues, but not as much. Okay, the first thing you want to look at is the face, as you can see on mine. If I can just zoom in on that. There are some smudges, some black smudges of his hair on his forehead. Yeah, that's okay. Make sure that the eyes are painted well and the hair is painted well. So that's one thing you look for. The W on his chest, as you can see on mine, there is a little bit of unevenness there and some smudging. I've seen figures with actually a half a fingerprint on it. So make sure that the W on the chest is clean and well painted. And after that, there's a bit of splashes right there on the leg, and make sure that the red paint, not the red paint, the black paint where it meets the red plastic is doesn't bleed in or anything like that on the boots. Other than that, still a great figure. I'm overall generally pleased with this set. I wish they could have done better. Hasbro had a chance to make a really great set with this one, but they chose to make an above average type of set because I think they've done so much already for the Bullseye and Daredevil pack that they didn't have enough talent or creativity left for this set. But again, as I said, for Marvel Universe collectors, it's a great pickup. For Avengers fans and X-Men fans alike, it's a great set and a great addition, definitely, to anyone's collection. So there you go, folks. If you like this video, please don't forget to add it to your favorites or click the thumbs up icon or button at the bottom of the video. If you want to know my latest toy purchases and upcoming reviews, please follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/fxfranz. This has been Marvel Universe, Marvel's Greatest Battles comic packs featuring Wonder Man and Quicksilver. Thanks for watching.